Here and There continues, and Leslie McColgan is with us. She is with Conductor. I always say the Conductor, but it's not the Conductor, is it?
Conductor.
It's just Conductor.
Yes.
And y'all are doing great work. And of course, our connection to Conductor is that you're in the Arnold Innovation Center, named after our former CEO, Richie Arnold. And we love our connection there. So thank you for what you're doing in that building. It means so much to us. And there was a lot going on this fall, which is why you're here to talk about that.
Thanks so much for having me. I know I was here earlier in the year, so really excited to kind of talk about what we have going on right now. Just for the viewers, I think it's important to kind of remind what Conductor is. So Conductor, we are a public-private partnership between the University of Central Arkansas and Startup Junkie. We were founded in 2016, so we've been around for a while.
Yeah.
And our mission is to empower and inspire entrepreneurs, innovators, and small business leaders. And so the cool thing about what we do that in a variety of ways. So we offer one-on-one consults with members of our team. We also have a large subject matter expert network. So these are folks in the community that are experts in their field that give their time and come to the Arnold Innovation Center, like you mentioned, and they do office hours. And then we also have our workshops, which is what I am excited to talk about today.
And that's an entry point for a lot of people, I think, to Conductor or through the workshops.
Right, absolutely. So because all of our services are no cost, so individuals can attend the workshops in person, but we also have virtual options. And so we usually are able to get some folks that come in that say, hey, I just saw this workshop, or hey, I know this speaker. Yeah. And so they get engaged, and then they want to learn more about the other resources that Conductor has. So yeah.
So let's run through some of these in the fall, and I'll just go through them and you fill in some blanks where you can. October 1st, Surviving to Thriving. How ordinary organizations create extraordinary results.
Yes, so that one is one that Jeff Standard is going to do.
Nice.
And so I have heard him do a similar presentation on that, and it is enlightening. And so we hear a lot of times, right, when you're in the day-to-day of your business and you are just really focused on the operations and things that you need to do, you need to be able to take a step back and really focus on the business, not so much in the business. And so he really talks about that. And so just kind of allowing those businesses to take that next step.
From surviving
to thriving.
Right. Very good. Skill stacking is next, and that's mid-October the 16th.
Yeah, so Mark McNair is going to do that one, and so that's going to be a new one for us. And really he's talking about making sure that all the skills that your members have, you as a business leader or a business owner have, and how do you stack those to make sure that you're getting the most out of your day, your operations, the things that you're doing.
Well, and a lot of times when you're finding the skill that your employee has or whoever it is in your stead, if they've got that skill and you're using that energizes them, their productivity is better. So
absolutely.
Yeah, that'll be
more impact.
Yeah, without a doubt. On October 22nd, your startup's first CFO is you.
That's right.
Okay.
That's an exciting one. So Z Barfoot and Austin Malone with Z Barfoot CPA, they are going to talk about really kind of the basics of finance and accounting and the things that a lot of people cringe, me specifically.
Yeah.
But really talking about how you need to know about your books and the financial impact of your business even before you have an accountant who is working on your business.
So I would think that you all deal with a lot of dreamers.
Yeah.
And not every dreamer handles the financial side well. In our marriage, my wife and I are exactly that. I'm the dreamer. She is the bill payer. I mean, she just handles it and it's best, and I dream up stuff. So I could imagine that an entrepreneur would need this.
Right.
This is terribly helpful. So that's October 22nd. Into November, Pivot to Profit. Side Hustles 101. What's that?
Yeah, so Grace Rains does that one, and so she has done that one before. And so really, that one we're going to gear it more towards students, folks that are maybe starting out in their entrepreneurial journey. They have a full-time job, but they also have this side gig, this side hustle that they're doing. And so really giving them a playbook on how do they turn that over into truly a profitable endeavor for them.
And later on in November, Strategic Growth Intensive.
Yes.
What's this one?
Yeah, so
it sounds intense.
You need to plan. Yeah. Being a business owner, being an entrepreneur, doing anything, right? You have to have a plan. And so our Strategic Growth Intensive kind of takes individuals, business owners, and entrepreneurs through a journey on making sure that they have their mission, their vision, their values, their goals kind of set up to make sure that they are set for the next year, starting in January, to really kind of meet those goals that they have.
It's important to make some of those decisions before you have to.
Absolutely.
So if you've got those things in place. The next one is in December. It's December 3rd, and it's about AI. Small business, big impact with AI. What a tool. You've got to embrace it.
Right. artificial intelligence is here. It is so here. And again, we talk about it all the time that it should be a tool that is used. And so really kind of gearing that workshop towards the business owners, the entrepreneurs, and how they can leverage AI in their business to benefit them, to benefit the impact that they have, and just how to best utilize that.
The last of the workshops, you mentioned it with the Strategic Growth Intensive, it kind of sets you up for the next year. This last one is finished strong, the Entrepreneur's Year-End Game Plan. So you help, December 10th is that workshop.
Carter Lance is doing that. He is a CPA, and so he will, of course, just say like, how did the year go? How do we make sure that we're going to do better or make better plans for the next year? So really our focus there is, and when people ask, how is it that you pick the programming? So truly what we do is we get feedback from our entrepreneurs. We get feedback from the community members that attend our workshops. And then we just go to work trying to find the right folks to speak on the topic. What do we think would make the most impact in their lives? And so we kind of position these things to really fit kind of the way the year goes, right? So you want to get to the end of the year, you want to recap what's happened, but you also want to go ahead and start planning for the next year. And so that's how all those things are lined up.
I know we've piqued some interest. So what's the next step?
arconductor.org.
Okay.
So that's where you can find all of our events. You can find the links to all of our resources. That's how you can go to schedule one-on-one consults with us, with our subject matter expert network. But it'll go, if you go onto arconductor.org, the very top, it'll say events. You can click on that, and that's where it is, and they can register there.
Perfect. Leslie, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate what y'all are doing.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Thanks.
My name is Jeff Brooks, and this is my beautiful wife, Kathy Brooks. We're here in downtown Conway with Brooks Fine Jewelry. We've come back into the showroom, and we are now the store managers.
I love seeing the look on my customer's face when they come in and see the ring that they have designed. When they get engaged, they're sending us pictures when she says yes.
So bring your imaginations, bring your inspiration pieces, and bring your ideas down. There's no holds barred when it comes to custom, specifically from Brooks Fine Jewelry. We're waiting here, and we're happy to see you.